Yeah, luckily yesterday I raked, um, and turned to soil. And it rained this morning, and that nurturalized the soil, right? I did the front a little bit. I did a couple days ago. I had already son of a I had already angel, son of an angel over here, I tell you. So I had turned to, and I turned to, 3 days ago already. So this part was already ready to be nurtured. Is it me, or does they purposely send a plane over me when I start on Facebook over here, right, live, huh? Oh, ancient penis bone, prehistoric. Had on Channel 40 this morning, they just showed old ancient penis bone. Prehistoric. They found it inside of a pyramid in Egypt, in Africa, by the studies of it. They studied it and went into what was the C word? Cavity, and the fossilization of the penis bone, and by the charts that they have, it date back before prehistoric. That was one of the tests that some white man was doing. He's on Channel 4. It's probably on right now. NBC Detroit. Prehistoric. Some white man studying the old African penis bone. Like it's not no bone in the penis. That's cartilage. But that's what happens when that cartilage get old. It turn into a bone. That's not what it was. Yes, it was. I can read lips. I had the volume turned all the way down. He said he was studying it. I was like, the wrong person on this episode is because Priya's up there by herself. I'm like, she's like, why are you looking at me? They don't know what they talking about. Excuse me? As you can see right here, this is really early in the morning and I just woke up. I'm as aware as a juvenile. I'm sorry. I can't help it, man. My mind this morning. My mind, I tell you, it's slipping, y'all. I'm getting old. It ain't as discrut as it used to be. Is that how you say it? I used to hold shit in, not to say shit so I wouldn't get in trouble. Now I'm like, I don't give a fuck. They be like, Sean's so quiet, he's so good. Shit, I know not to talk cause the shit I gotta say, y'all really gonna be like, that nigga, ooh, he worse than the rest of them. Ain't nothing like a kid that's smarter than the adults. They don't know what to say. Except he's so bad, she bad. Oh, she bad because she outsmarted your ass, huh? That's why the kids on Hood over on Mark Twain and all my cousins, they be like, how this nigga get away with that shit? Cause he say the same shit and he more than we is. He more boisterous and opinionated than we are. Yeah, but when them adults around, I shut up. Shit, that's quiet time. Shut up. And they be like, ooh, he's so good. I should be like, I don't see why. For a long time, I don't see why. I've just figured it out. See, that's why you gotta talk and do this Facebook Live shit. You start finding out shit about yourself. Wow. I ain't as cute as I thought I was. Damn. That shit look fucked up on me. You get to humble yourself. A little bit. I mean, I lie to myself, like, I don't give a fuck. I still look good. I know, ladies. You ain't that bad. You just need, I know how to disguise myself, too. I know how to make myself look ugly so bitches don't like me. I grew up with a lot of bitches liking me. And when my mother died, I didn't want that distraction. Why? Because I wanted to mourn for my mother. I learned some shit about mourning. One of my best friends in the world died. 2 of them, brother. At the same time, I was with them. 6 Mile and Myers at a Sweet 16 birthday party. We were 17. And they got shot up. Well, not the party. Outside. They shot inside our car that we was riding in. Ironically, right? And like I said, I was 17. And I wanted to mourn for them niggas because both of them died. And I ain't want a day to go by that I didn't mourn for them niggas. So I started pushing it, you're extra doing it. Yeah, you can't do that shit. No, just let it be natural. Your ass get hooked in that shit for real. for real, find yourself crying like, what the fuck am I crying for? Cause you started it. You started this shit. Your body like is used to it now. It's a part of the routine. Now you want to just take it away, and your body like, no, that's not how it goes. So, let's see. I was 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, 30. So like 20, 27, 26 years later, my mother died. So I was able to still mourn for her, but not overdo it. That shit that I was mourning and going through with my mother was all real. It wasn't no play and wasn't no trying to increase shit, none of that. So I had already dedicated. I said, she get 10 years, so I ain't doing shit for 10 years. Meaning, what I mean by shit, I wasn't going to enjoy life for 10 years. No bitches. That's how I started growing my dreads. Y'all want to know how I started growing my dreads? That was a great time to grow my dreads. Because bitches think you ugly anyway when you first coming up with those nappies and shits. You know, in those days, I'm talking about 99, 2000, 2001, 2000. Everybody had dreads like they did now. I had them. Well, see, Busta Rhymes had them before I did, but there's other people that had them before he did too, like Bob Marley, you know, the nigga from Different World. Remember, he used to go with the Cosby Kid. Oh, no, he didn't. He went with Freddie, the dark-skinned chick. One fault. There was other people that had dreadlocks. Point is, it wasn't that many people out here that was black that was walking around like now. It's ridiculous. You look around everywhere you go. God damn. And, you know, these ugly ass niggas think they look good with dread. They be tricking bitches too. I be seeing them. I like they tricked y'all ass. Y'all gonna learn in a little while. Like, this nigga still ugly. Y'all gonna learn. Not yet. It takes time for y'all to catch on. It takes time. See, I was looking good, so to them, I was appealing to them when my dreads came. They was, ooh, look at this nigga hair. Ooh. I'm not bullshitting y'all. And I got a job at the Westernbrook Cadillac Hotel. I went to get my hair cut at the barbershop I go to because I kept mine faded on the side. That's why you see all these niggas with all this different type of fades and shit. Because niggas still had dreads, but I started doing the fades. I'm from Detroit, so I started, you know, I always went to the barbershop and got faded up every motherfucking 2 times a week. I stayed in the barbershops getting a fade, so even though I had the dreads, I kept my sides faded up blood, baby. Cause I'm still a Detroit nigga. So, I was working in the titty bar, so the females at first, they wasn't paying no attention. Like, cause I kept my head down, working, I ain't paying attention. Them bitches started looking like, hold on, this nigga, this nigga fine. The jig is up. Because, by that time, my dreads was out. Now they could see. Oh. This nigga think he slick. He was trying to hide. I sure was, because I was mourning for my mother. And see, bitches will take keep you all happy and shit, and doing shit fun, and you know me, I was dating 4 or 5 or 6 of them at a time. I wanted to fuck this relationship shit. Fuck the Bachelor. I was doing it for real. This a TV show. I was doing it for real. I believe that's where they got that shit from, for real. But see, I was having sex though with all of them. This wasn't no TV show. This wasn't no random motherfucker getting motherfuckers on TV. No, we if you seen me with them, I was boinking it. Hey, the white people, we're gonna make a show, The Eligible Bachelor. Flavor Flav. See the difference between The Bachelor and me and Flav. I was really I loved all of them. I'm gonna tell you the truth, because I couldn't have boinked them if I didn't love them. They couldn't have felt so much at ease with me and open them flowers up the way I needed them to open them. You need them to open and spread the flower up. You don't want to sneak it in it and force it open. You want them to open it. It's yours. What was the point of this shit? You know what I'm talking about? I'm all talking about sex and shit and relationships. What the fuck the point was this? I don't know. The dress? I don't know. I know that was a portion of it. What's the fucking point? Let's see. How I hid myself from looking good? No, that was the point. Oh, about how I was mourning, how I had to mourn for my mother. And the 10 years I mourned for her. And oh yeah, you know, if y'all know me, y'all know I played basketball real good too. So I fuck school and hooping, everything that I excelled at really, really good, I turned my back on it. I just wanted to be an average motherfucker, y'all. Go to work, regular 9 to 5 job. Fuck college and hooping, just regular shit, just like everybody else. I humbled myself, you know, because if I didn't, then I felt like I was just gonna be living through life and acting like shit wasn't wrong with me when my mother lost her life at 46. That's too. I'm 52. I'm 51 right now. I'm older than she was when she died. So I felt like I needed to mourn. And I had to give up everything to me that was, you know, wonderful. So I guess I still did do that same shit that I did with Bill and Demiso when they got killed, which was purposely mourn. But I didn't purposely cry. See, when they got killed, I was crying on purpose every night. I did that shit for like 3-4 months. Shit, it took me about 2 years for me to stop crying every night. About their death. It took me about 2 years. Let me see. It took me a year. It took me a year. Not 2 years. It took me a year. Okay, a year and some time. About a year and a half. It was almost 2 years though. And I kept saying, why the fuck am I crying still every night? Like looking in the mirror, what the fuck is wrong with me? And I found out you can't do that to yourself. You can't force yourself to be sad when you're not really sad. That shit will become a habit and you can't stop it. You gon' I'm gonna see, like, well, how you get it to stop? You gotta ask God to take that shit from you. Lord, please. And he don't just operate when you say, like, you say, you telling the Lord to stop that shit, stop you from mentally, psychologically hypnotizing yourself to do some shit. It don't just because you ask him, he just ain't gonna stop it right then. He's like, okay, I'll do it when I fucking feel like it. You shouldn't have did the shit in the first place. I'll teach your ass to don't do that shit no more. If I stop it now, then you'll do this shit again. You'll do some stupid shit like that again. So I ain't gonna let you know when my shit work. I do it when I feel like it. So go on and cry, nigga. Go on and cry with your bitch ass. Hold on. Who you calling the bitch ass, Lord? You! Yeah, that'll toughen me up. I ain't no bitch ass. Well, stop crying like a bitch ass. Alright. Let me let y'all see what I'm doing. I'm about to get back to raking. Remember, don't be a phony ass. Fuck around, can't stop it. Alright, that's what I'm doing. With this rake. That's what this rake is for. They're gonna say, no, it's not. It can be. To help dig into the soil and flip the soil so the water can get to it and flip it over so it can be nurtured. Get nutrients, I'm sorry. Same thing, right? Nurture, nutrient. It's same word to me. Oh, penis bone. Oh, ancient penis bone. Penis bone. From Africa, old ancient. Like, I got one. Like, they all on the news. Like, look what we got. We got an old ancient penis bone. Like, we're big, white man. I got one. They was like, well, this one's bigger. You know what I say to that? I don't give a shit who got the biggest. Mine's work. The object of the game, Daniel son, is a old ancient secret. Can't make this type of shit up. You know, black people like to take credit for everything. I be scared sometimes when they say, you know, a black person invented. But this one thing yesterday was like, they had some Chinese people, like, the black people is the first Chinese people. And they showed a bunch of black people in China. I'm like, hold on. Nah, y'all going a little bit too goddamn far now. Hold on. Chinese people is a culture, nigga. The first Chinese people is black. I mean, and it's funny because some of the shit is true because, you know, everybody come from black people. So I didn't know how to take this shit. Was this a joke? Somebody being funny, is they serious? Everybody had on the Bruce Lee outfit. The picture was took in black and white. See, that's when I was like, come on now, hold on. They ain't had no goddamn cameras when. Bruce Leroy and all the other Chinese black people they had a picture of. You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all that seen the same shit. You know how you know it ain't real? Because that's a new picture. Them people still alive. You can tell first of all by the posture. You ever see old people, older time period people, and you see their posture, and you can tell that they lived in a certain era because of their posture. Ain't that shit weird? Like, you can tell you didn't live in this time just by their posture. What the fuck is that about? We still evolving and shit. We still mutating, like teenage mutant turtles, like X-Men. But you do have some that got the same figure, but it's not all of us. You can go back and see a badass female that look good, but god damn. See the ass on her? Like, y'all see the one lady that they shipped over to America and they put her in like the circus and amusements and shit. Her ass looked like a truck tire. I forgot her name. Not saying you be like, God damn, look at that ass on her. That's just too much. Ooh. But you can see where the African people would come from. You know what I'm saying? All Africans ain't got the same ass as white people. It's some tribes out here, boy, I tell you. I'm still looking for this one bitch. I seen she was fucking with a lion out there walking with a lion in Africa. No shirt on. Her ass looked like a curly nap. You ever seen a nigga nap in the head? A curly nap? That motherfucker was so perfectly round. I'm still looking for her. Of course, after I get divorced. Of course. I ain't doing shit while I'm married. But boy, as soon as I get a divorce, you ladies can call me what you want to. You know, the ones I ain't fucking with. But the ones I'm fucking with, you gonna call me daddy. If not, I'ma show work on it. I'ma work on that shit. I'ma work. Whoop. Work on it. You know, some of y'all stubborn like shit. I ain't calling no other nigga daddy but my daddy, my father. I'm not calling no another nigga daddy. Only nigga I'm calling my daddy is my father. Well, when I get a divorce, if we together, you gonna have a nigga that's gonna be working. I'm a hard worker, and as all my coaches, I'm a very hard worker. All the coaches when I was in college and stuff, when I played in high school, hardest working person. All the coaches, all I ever heard them say was, "You the hardest working I ever seen."